LED TV. LED TVs became popular in the late 2000s when companies like Samsung, Sony, and LG replaced older plasma TVs. They use LED backlighting behind an LCD panel, making TVs thinner, brighter, and more energy efficient. LED TVs became popular because they were affordable and worked well for sports, YouTube, and everyday viewing. Their main weakness is weaker black levels, since the backlight is always active. OLED TV. OLED TVs became mainstream in the 2010s after LG popularized large OLED panels. Unlike LED TVs, every pixel creates its own light and can completely turn off. This produces true blacks, higher contrast, smoother motion, and more cinematic image quality. OLED became popular for movies, PlayStation gaming, and home theaters. However, OLED TVs are usually more expensive and slightly dimmer in bright rooms. QLED TVs were heavily promoted by Samsung in the late 2010s as a brighter alternative to OLED. They use quantum dot technology to improve brightness and color accuracy while still using LED backlighting. QLED TVs perform especially well in bright rooms, HDR, movies, and sports content. They are also better for long gaming sessions because of lower burn-in risk. However, black levels are still weaker than OLED displays. Mini LED TV. Mini LED TVs became popular around 2020 as companies searched for better contrast without losing LED brightness. They use thousands of tiny LEDs for more precise lighting control. This improves HDR quality, reduces blooming, and creates better dark scenes. Mini LED TVs became popular for premium gaming and movie setups. Brands like TCL, Samsung, and Sony now use Mini LED in flagship models. MicroLED TV. MicroLED is one of the newest TV technologies currently being developed by companies like Samsung. It uses microscopic self-lighting, LEDs, similar to OLED, but with higher brightness and longer lifespan. MicroLED TVs produce deep blacks, massive brightness, and reduced burn-in risk. However, they are extremely expensive and mostly used for luxury home theaters and futuristic commercial displays. 4K TV. 4K TVs became mainstream during the mid-2010s as streaming services and gaming consoles demanded better image quality. A 4K display uses 3840 by 2160 pixels, offering 4 times more detail than full HD. This creates sharper textures and more realistic visuals. Platforms like Netflix and YouTube helped make 4K the modern TV standard for movies, gaming, and sports. 8K TV. 8K TVs appeared in the late 2010s as manufacturers pushed resolution even further. They contain 4 times more pixels than 4K displays, creating extremely detailed visuals on massive screens. However, real 8K content remains limited. So many TVs rely on AI upscaling. Because of high prices, 8K TVs are mainly designed for premium buyers and future-focused home theaters. Curved TV. Curved TVs became trendy during the mid-2010s as companies tried creating a more immersive cinema-like experience. The curved screen slightly wraps around the viewer's vision, making large displays feel more dramatic. However, viewing angles and reflections became less practical for group watching, causing curved TVs to slowly disappear from the market. Transparent TV. Transparent TVs use partially transparent display panels that allow objects behind the screen to remain visible. Companies like LG showcased transparent OLED concepts for smart homes and futuristic interiors. When turned off, the display can look almost like glass. However, the technology remains experimental and extremely expensive. Rollable TV. Rollable TVs became possible after improvements in flexible OLED technology. These TVs can physically roll into a hidden base when not in use, saving space and creating cleaner room designs. LG became one of the first companies to showcase commercial rollable OLED TVs. Although futuristic, rollable TVs are still luxury products because of their complex engineering and high cost. So, that was the evolution of TV technology, from classic HD TVs to futuristic rollable and transparent displays. Every generation changed the way people watch movies, play games, and enjoy entertainment at home. And with technology still moving fast, the future of TVs is probably going to look even more incredible. If you enjoyed this video and learned something new, don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more explained content like this. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.